Welcome back, episode 4 of the No Fear Press podcast. I'm your host, CJ, your boy Ant, aka Annex Films,
aka co-host as well.
Can't forget that. So, if you live in the Maryvale area, or if you have a phone, you probably heard and saw about that historic 100-point from Maryvale senior Adrian Stubbs. Well, right now we're joined by two guys who were there live on the scene, who actually captured that moment, right? So why don't you two go ahead and introduce yourselves. Tell us who you are.
My name is Isaiah Moya. I go by Zay, or just shot by Zay. Z1 in the cut, my new username. I go to Maryvale High School, and yeah.
My name is Xavier Garcia. I go to Maryvale High School, and my Instagram username is xshotty.
Nice, perfect. Boys, thank you for joining us today. Kind of made a joke off camera earlier saying like this wasn't no Wilt Chamberlain game. Like
Nope.
There was actually cameras there.
Yep.
And y'all were some of them, right?
Shout out Fly.
Yeah.
Shout out Fly.
Yeah. No, so it was really cool to see just so much spotlight and publicity, especially just on Maryvale. Like you guys had your videos and photos featured in like Sports Center articles, like New York Times, like Max Preps, like some really big really big outlets. So before we get into all that, before we get into the game, how did you guys get into like videography or photography? When did you guys first pick up camera? What did that look like for you?
Go ahead.
So I'll go for it. Okay. So it started, I would say, 3 years ago. So my mom, she bought a Canon. So I started shooting Canon. And she bought just a simple Canon M50 Mark II. So I started shooting on that. I started taking pictures for my brother at his high school game, so with Maryvale. And then just started shooting off that first, just simple video, photography, whatever. And then it was very basic. And then I eventually switched to Sony in like this previous year, 2025. And then just boosted off from there. Started shooting for big guys like Time Out. I collabed with them. Met guys like Glory Chasin, Dula Made, Time Out Diego. And then just boosted off from there. And then like you mentioned, got mentioned on Overtime, Max Preps, Sports Center, New York Times, guys like that. Yep.
Nice. You, Zay?
So it actually started here. Shout out Miss James, one of my teachers. Last year, I'm sorry?
Elizabeth James?
Yeah. Shout out EJ. My couple of y'all might know her. So I was a manager for flag football. And she runs the digital and photography class, or film and TV production, sorry. And I borrowed one of her cameras, and I was just walking around with it, you know what I'm saying, just trying to look cool, the person with the camera. And then I was just started taking pictures, you know, just shooting in just a run of the regular modes. It wasn't even manual. I was looking up how to use it and stuff, so I was just playing around, honestly. And then it wasn't like till like beginning of 2025, like January, February-ish, or mainly March, I want to say, where I kind of started taking it a little seriously. I started shooting for, it was flag football season again, but this time like I was kind of like doing it for real. So I started shooting in manual, started learning like the more basics and stuff. All the people he kind of knows, like mainly know a lot, like Glory Chase, shout out him, really tough. And then I kind of asked X a little bit too about like different settings and things like that. But I kind of just fell in love with it. So yeah, that's kind of how it started, just with Ms. James and her photography class.
And I have a question. What did you guys do before, like, you know, photography, videography? Like, did you guys play like a different sport? Like, what was like kind of, what was it looking like before?
So I actually was playing basketball here since my freshman and sophomore year, and then I kind of stopped. I was playing with the team over the summer. I stopped playing because then that's when I started doing the photography and everything. But it's been really fun ever since then. So shout out Coach Smith and everyone, Beltron, and Coach Walker. They're one of the best coaches I've ever had. Really down to earth guys. They'll tell you what you need to work on, things like that. They're never gonna sugarcoat anything. So yeah.
Same with him. You know, I kind of had the same journey he had. Picked up the camera, played basketball. I played when I was a kid, but then I quit. And then I didn't necessarily quit, but I switched over to baseball and soccer. But then I eventually came back to basketball about 2 years ago, and then I was playing AAU ball. And then once high school started, I eventually picked up high school ball, fell in love with it around that time. And then, so I had a great freshman year. And then freshman year, I actually played with him on JV.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was pretty cool. And then following my freshman year, I actually had a kind of traumatic injury. So, yeah, it was a concussion injury, but after the concussion injury, I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but I had a couple head impacts after that. And then it turned into chronic migraines, really bad chronic migraines. But so every day since then, I just have headaches 24/7. But I just kind of learned to deal with it, and then I just got past it, and then just putting my faith in God, and then things like that. So.
Yeah, man. I'm glad you said that. We're gonna talk about that more later on. Just real quick thought. In a King of the Court, who's winning? I think I know.
Out of all of us?
Out of all of us?
I'm pretty sure I'm frying all of you.
So
what do you think?
Crazy.
Let's say X didn't get injured.
Let's say yeah.
Let's say X didn't. Okay, well even let's say right now I'm not hurt with my current skill.
Yeah.
Okay, it depends. Are we talking right now or
like right this minute?
Okay.
Like F the cameras, we take off the mics, straight hooping right this
okay.
minute.
I ain't gonna cap, I'm frying.
Let's say I suited up, no injury, headaches are gone. I suit up, I'm winning. I think I got that.
I ain't gonna lie, nah. I'm frying you. The only competition I got is him. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, let's say fatigue is gone. Not fully gone,
So
but
the
we don't get
fatigue
tired.
levels are down.
Yeah, because you
Yeah.
30 and stuff. So.
Yeah. So no fatigue. I'm frying y'all. That's my
not
only
no
weakness.
fatigue completely, but
My only weakness is I'm
but
30
we don't
and
get
I'm
tired
fat.
that bad.
Well, I mean,
He hasn't said
who's winning?
anything. He knows.
I
I think I'm winning, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not really
You're
1v1
winning?
player,
I'm
but
winning.
I mean,
Hey, I'm a dog.
I got the
Hey,
most height. I'm the fastest.
height no matter.
wait.
I can tell you right now.
I think we're the same height.
Are you faster than me? Can you guard me?
No.
You can't. End of the conversation.
Hey, hold on. Hey, I don't think you see my first step, and I don't think you see
I ain't
my.
like,
I've
he is
seen
kind
your
of quick,
first step.
and he got a little burner.
I've seen your first step.
He got a little
I
better.
saw enough to know
But I mean,
I'd be fine.
I wasn't
I'll
even trying, bro.
Me neither.
I'll say I'm kind of
okay, I
decent
got
at
you.
1v1s. One of my guys, he played D2 ball, so I kind of working out with him a lot. So I know how to create space, make a shot, play defense on that kind
Basically
of level.
saying he's better than y'all.
I'm
Ooh.
saying
He's
that
better than y'all.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say I could beat anybody. I think it just depends on whoever's on fire.
What's
in
going
that
on,
game,
bro?
honestly.
My fault. I didn't mean to make this hostile. That's my bad. I like to.
Yeah,
I like to do that from time to time.
King of the Court is literally whoever makes the most shots in a row. So,
I'm
yeah.
a dog on defense.
My
guess-
mini get hot quick. I ain't gonna cap.
Maybe we gotta
Hey,
maybe we
middy's
gotta
not a
test it out
problem.
one of these days.
Okay.
I guess we'll never know.
Hey, I worked on my bounce a little bit, so.
I will say you're bouncier than I.
Yo, he low-key got bounce.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
For being
you
small.
actually-
But
can get
if I got my shoes on, I could jump higher.
Yeah, I will give you that. I
I got the shoes in the car. What's the word?
I got my shoes in the locker.
Wow.
Where's the? No, I'm
I'm
trolling. We're not doing it.
I'm trolling.
My fault. See, this is my fault. Let me bring it back. My bad.
Alright,
We'll
bring it
settle
back.
that some other. That'll be another video.
Another
itself,
episode.
Another
right?
video.
But going back to, a big reason why we're here, right? 100-point night. Three quarters is actually insane.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
care
insane.
who you're playing against. 100 points in 3 quarters
Facts.
is what? That's unheard of.
Bro,
That
was
is
like
impressive.
MP, bro.
Yeah. That's,
My rookie, not even, I don't know, it's just MP in general.
so did y'all going in did it just feel like a regular? Obviously it was a road trip. It was like a 2-hour road trip. Did it feel different going into it? Did you guys have a feeling maybe Ace could go off for a lot of points this night, or was it just another run of the mill game to y'all?
So it was just a regular game. Oh, actually, hold on. My experience was kind of crazy. So, I walked into school and I wasn't even gonna plan on going. I just knew that they're going to Kofa. I'm saying y'all got it, bro. It's just gonna be a blowout game. Come back, have fun. I was walking into school and I was getting my laptop and everything. And Smith was the one helping me with my laptop and everything. So I'm walking through the metal detectors and everything. And then he get my laptop back and he goes, "Yo, you trying to come with us to Kofa?" And I was like, "Are you trolling?" I thought he was playing around.
Yo.
And so I was like, huh? And he was like, yeah, you trying to come with us? And I'm like, I'm down, but I wasn't really gonna go because that's 2-hour and 50-minute drive to be
know,
exact.
yeah.
And I was gonna get home late and I had so much stuff to do, schoolwork and everything. So I went inside my first hour and I'm sitting there with my friend, like, yo, should I go with them? And I'm sitting there playing Clash, and then I wasn't even paying attention. I win the game, you know what I'm saying? I get a little 3 crown. I called my dad, I'm like, yo, I think I'm gonna go to Kofa with the basketball boys. Then he didn't really care for real. I just had to tell my mom. Told my mom she was cool with it. And then so I was like, yo, I ain't got no snacks or nothing. I ain't got nothing to grub with. So he told me he was gonna give me some snacks. He got me some snacks and everything. So I ended up going. I walk into the gym, you know, it's just another basketball game. I'm thinking it's free content, you know. And I was making a mixtape for one of the basketball players, varsity. His name's Eli, whatever. I was planning on making a mix for him. Then I overheard him say they want to go for the state record, which was like 75 points or something like that.
I think it was 57. Right.
That was Nico Mannion.
Oh,
that was a 6A record.
Oh, like the straight up.
So,
like,
so Nico Mannion was a 6A record, and then the state record was 75.
You're right.
That was Bryce.
So I overheard him say they were trying to go for the state record. So I'm like, okay, so he's not getting the mixing, I guess. So I just started recording. I had mic'd up Ace before the game. I think that's why he scored the 100, bro.
Wow.
No, but so I'm recording, and then it was history's after that. So yeah.
What about you, Ash? What was your perspective like? Because you were already planning on going with the team, right?
Yeah. No. Well, I go to the team every single game. So every game I'm gonna be there.
Yeah, he's a manager. I'm not.
Well, I don't really know. Nothing really clicked. I didn't really think anything was gonna happen. So, I mean, we know what Ace could do. I mean, he scored 56 against 6A defeating champions.
Last year.
Defending champions.
Right. That was
Last
big.
year. That was
for the
big.
time,
And he
too.
hit a game winner. So we know what Ace do on the floor. So.
So you usually travel with the team. So that wasn't anything new. At what point in the game were you like, oh, like this is oh my God. Mikel Montgomery, ladies and gentlemen. Did I say that right?
Talking about, fellas.
Talking about
the
Ace.
Mikel Montgomery.
What do you think we're talking about?
Sir.
Adrian Stubbs 100-point
That's what the nation's been talking about.
Adrian Stubbs 100-point game.
Exactly.
You can only dream about it.
What was that like for you to see?
Honestly, it was like inspirational. Like it drove me to like break the scoring record. Like
Did you do that?
no,
Okay.
but I want to my senior year. So
Oh.
it's going there.
So you gonna go for 105?
Yes, sir.
You heard it first.
Matter of fact, go for 200.
Mikel going for 105.
Okay. You
Senior year of high
heard it here.
Wait, did
Heard it
Ace
here.
get 103 or 100?
It was just
So
100.
I got that confirmed with Coach earlier. People were thinking it was 104 because by the time he went out, it was 104. But I think somebody else had scored. But he just had straight.
Shout out Keith. Got the first bucket after that.
Was it Keith?
It was Keith. Yeah.
Shout out Keith.
I was
Shout
on
out
recorded
Keith
that.
Harrison.
Keith Harrison.
The
Good for him.
freshman. Yes, sir.
Freshman on
Get
varsity.
my boy on the map. Get my boy
So-
on the map.
Yeah, it was 109 total. Ace had 100 of it. When did you like? At what point in the game were you like,
Oh, boy.
oh yeah, this is special. Like this is gonna be a historic night.
Oh, at halftime, so me and Zay, so we thought Ace only had 50. So Zay comes up to me.
Whoa, first of all, I didn't think he had 50.
Okay,
I knew he
okay,
had
my
a
bad.
bunch of points.
Okay.
I didn't know he had all the points.
Okay. He came up to me. He was like, "Yo, how much does Ace have?" And I was like, "I don't know." I was like, "Let's go see." But I was like, maybe like 50, cause I don't know. I was like, okay, so we go check the scoring book, and we were like 70. He has all the points, and then so I call up some dudes that I know, cause like I was like, okay, and then
Was it with like WSS?
nah, timeout.
Oh, timeout.
Yeah, well, I called Danny, Glory Chasing.
Called
So,
freaking Dan.
yeah, I called
freaking
him.
glory.
Call him. So he's like, yo, you're lying. So I sent him the scorebook, and then, so just from there, and then, so Ace actually stays back, and he shoots free throws halftime, and then, so that was special, and then, yeah. So from there, it was just special. Yeah.
Watch you. So that was kind of how it
Yeah,
worked
it's
out.
kind of the same thing, but yeah, we were just like wondering, like, does he have all the points? Bro, it was actually kind of crazy. I went and texted one of my friends, K7. He's with WSS.
Yeah, he is with WSS.
So I texted him. I was like, "Yo, Ace got 70 points, bro." Yeah, it was kind of crazy. Yeah, but he basically said everything. Yeah, we checked at halftime, and he had all the points. So, yeah.
I knew he had a lot of points. I didn't know he had all the
I
points.
thought he had at
I
least
know.
like 50 or like I knew.
Yeah,
maybe
I
60.
thought somebody else scored, but like I was like, nah.
Yeah.
I was like, no way.
I guess he just happened so fast.
It was insane.
So do y'all have like all of his buckets? Were you able to record them, or like were y'all just kind of filming for a mixtape and you weren't really filming every single possession, or like how did?
I think I have every single bucket except free throws.
Okay.
So I
Yeah.
think from the third, the third quarter, I filmed every single free throw, because that's when he was like leading up to the 100 points. So,
And
so
I think,
everything before third quarter, I didn't film free throws.
but I think what was crazy is I was like actually seeing some of the highlights from Ace, and he was not cherry picking. Like it was like
No,
genuine
he wasn't.
buckets.
Nah, they were genuine
100
buckets.
points of straight buckets,
Nah,
bro.
no, the first quarter, and then like the first, I want to say 5 minutes into the second quarter, Straight buckets, I ain't gonna lie. People were saying he was cherry picking all that, like the LaMelo game. Heck no.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was not that far
He
out. He was just
not-
standing in the
not
back, just
LaMelo.
layup in the ball. Like, Buddy was actually tween at the
Yeah.
pool. on some-
I think he got like some like
D-
fadeaway
double
three and
team,
one.
shooting over
Yeah,
two people.
and one of my angles, he had like a crazy like mid range in front of like 2 or 3 people. It was
Nah,
crazy.
it was 2 or 3 people.
Yeah, it was wild.
So it's just like he was
wild.
straight on fire. Like this
Yes,
wasn't
bro.
no
He
cherry
was
picking.
like, give me the ball, I'm shooting, I'm making it. Like, it was
Facts.
crazy.
That's great. Yeah, he only had what, like 6 threes. So the rest of them were like straight buckets.
It wasn't even 6. It was like 3 threes. It wasn't even
What?
6.
Something crazy. Like he
The
didn't
rest
have that
were-
many
the
threes.
rest
Yeah, it
were all
wasn't even that
middies,
much.
yeah.
No.
That's insane.
And bro, like the Kofa kids, bro, I ain't gonna lie, they were fouling like crazy. Like they were trying to hurt him.
Oh my gosh, there
It
was
was
this
like
one-
if you look at the foul count, it was like 7-1 or something. It
Oh
was
my-
bad. Yeah, it was bad.
So they were just at,
They were just
at all
fouling.
costs. They were
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
we
they were
got to
just
stop this
fouling.
guy.
What was his percentage?
I have no idea.
I'm thinking maybe like at least 70%.
Like he just really did not miss.
Yes, he didn't miss a lot.
Yeah, somebody got the stats.
He maybe at least missed like, shout out Jada though, she did the
yeah, she just
bookkeeping.
scored, but yeah, shout out.
Dang, just keeping that must have been a hard job. Hard pressure.
Yeah, she just in there.
I
One,
know-
two.
If you look at it, it's like it's all filled up.
Yeah, it was
it's all filled
wild.
up.
It was wild.
I
But
know.
yeah.
Nah, the official score sheet was wild to
Nah,
look
yeah.
at. It's don't even look real. Looks made up for real.
Facts.
I was trying to understand what like it was even trying to say. I'm like, yo,
I know it was
it's
all
all like
Hebrew
filled
stuff.
up. Like
I know.
I know I need to double check that for sure. I know there was a lot of backlash online. People were like, "What? Like 100 points against like nobody?" And not to say I know Kofa ain't like they ain't defending champs, but again, 100 points, 3 quarters. That's like, what do you have to say about everyone that was like, "Oh, 100 points in that empty gym, like that ain't nothing, that ain't impressive." Like kind of almost trying to downplay it. What is your guys' response? You were there live, like you saw it. So what do you have to say to people who are saying like it don't really count, which is insane?
I
I
bet my
think
life.
Zay go
I bet
first.
my life savings that all the people that said that are not scoring 100 on that team. And I can promise
Life
you
savings.
that. My life savings, bro. And I got about $2
because
bucks
the
in that.
endurance and stamina you need to even score 100 is
I'm
crazy.
saying like, yeah, and mind you, this is 8-minute quarters by the way. So
Uh-huh.
you have
8
to be.
Like, he scored in 24 minutes.
You score 100. I don't. That's insane.
Bro, you have to
okay,
like.
hear me out.
yeah.
You have NBA. You ask an NBA player how much are they scoring in a high school game. There's only NBA players that are only saying like 120. NBA players.
In the
So-
in the full 4
in the
quarters.
full
yeah,
in
yeah.
the full thing. So like, come on.
Yeah, he did it in 3. He got subbed
did it in
out 4.
3.
He honestly could have got like 130, 120
If he played
stayed
the 4.
Yeah.
So. And even so, there was a couple people on social media. They said they were trying to be like nitpicky and all that. They're trying to say he scored 98 because somebody had like offensive interfered in like the second quarter. No, I don't even know when.
Yeah.
Like they're trying to say that he had interfered. So like they obviously didn't call it, so it counts no matter what. I don't know. That's just nitpicky to me.
Hey, what was it like seeing your guys' like videos and pictures you took? Like, you know, collab. I don't know if anybody like what were some like big collabs you had, and obviously a lot of publicity. People were like using your photos, right? Like your photos were used in like SportsCenter post and Overtime Post, or I don't know if Overtime Post is. Right?
stole my pictures. No, I'm playing.
Yo.
But like New York
Yeah, drop me the
Times,
photo.
bro. Like the New York Times is wild.
Okay, well, I gave Zay my picture. I was like, okay, use this, fine.
Yeah, shout out X for that pic, bro.
But yeah, I gave it to him. Well, I wasn't really
Which one was
bugging.
yours? The one with him holding up the sign?
Yeah.
I wasn't really bugging that they didn't tag me. I was like, whatever. But yeah, you go first.
Huh?
Go. Like, what was
okay.
it like? Like all the big media tagging you?
So yeah, like shout out X bro for real,
Nah,
because
yeah.
I had before we got on the bus, like when we went to the news station and stuff, I was like, yo X, I need that picture, bro. I'm trying to
I was-
like,
yeah, I was-
I'm trying to like what is it called, like use it
collab?
as like my thumbnail.
Oh yeah.
Because he didn't have one.
Yeah, well I had one, but I didn't have my adapter on me, so I couldn't
Oh, yeah, he
like,
didn't have an
upload
adapter.
nothing. And I was using Cellos. Shout out Stone Highlights. Doing a lot of shout outs, bro.
Facts.
Stone Highlights. Gotta show 'em out.
So he airdropped me his picture, and then I had put it on the front of my cover. He scored 100. And then I used my video for the clips and stuff. Then I had collaborated with, well, I think it was Bardog AC. They got about 2.1 million followers. I had collabed with somebody else. I just can't think of who it was. They also had about 2
Max
million
Preps
followers.
probably.
It was Max Preps.
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
Max
Max
Preps,
Preps,
yeah.
yeah.
On the official Max Preps page, it was like wild. I did it with WSS Arizona, and then obviously Maryvale and everything like that.
I thought some of overtime, or is that just a tag?
That was just Ace. He did it overtime.
Oh,
Big
okay.
letter.
Yeah. But yeah, he didn't post anything, which is very humble about him. I ain't gonna cap.
No, I was.
Super
Okay, so
humble.
like my mom, she
Very
actually
humble.
like tripped out. She was like, if you don't post anything, she said something, but I was like, if you don't post anything, you're gonna.
Your mom.
I was like, I was like,
Mom was like, you better eat off of this. Like, you gotta
she was like,
Exactly, bro,
you better
like-
post it right now or something. And I was like, bro, like, I am, but like, I told somebody to send me the video. So Gloria actually told him to send me the video, but like, he didn't end up sending it. I was like, ah, whatever.
He has the video?
Well, yeah, cause like he posted it with Timeout. Yeah. But like, so actually Timeout ended up posting it, and they ended up posting it. I'm gonna say
Gotcha.
yeah. So.
Yeah, why don't you post it yourself? Like, are you just like waiting?
Well,
or-
like
He's just a humble guy,
it got too late, so I was just like, I'm just.
It's never
leaving.
too late, man. When was the last time you heard somebody score 100?
I have the clips right now. I can post them.
Do it right now.
You
Get
do
off
like a
the-
long
I'll
video
go right
of every
now, man.
point that like Ace scored.
Bro, that's what I was telling this guy. I was like, bro, if y'all
I
have
could
the
do every
footage-
point.
That's not hard. That's not hard
I think
to
I ain't
edit.
gonna lie. I could watch the clips and I can see if I have every point. I think I have every point, like every single point.
Because honestly, it's not that hard to edit. You know, you
I'm
kind
gonna
of
say every single point in 4K 60.
Every
4K
single-
60.
Yeah, it's good. Caught him in 4K.
Instagram don't even support 4K.
They don't?
No.
You're lying.
I swear.
It's only one way
Nah,
to
unless
find
you go
out.
through like you gotta go through
You guys go
the
through-
edits app. It's
Yeah,
like that.
Okay.
it's a whole
Come on,
He
process.
knows the method.
Z1 in the cut.
Hey, but what I can say though is that you got tagged on New York Times. Did you get tagged?
I did get tagged on Sports Center.
You
or
got
was it
tagged on
Overtime?
Sports Center and Overtime.
That's dope.
Well, we both did, but
This is y'all's first
And
time
then
like
also-
having all that
Yeah,
kind
well-
of attention.
Yeah. And then I think NBC. I know
NBC did.
AZ Central.
I know it.
Fox?
I don't know about Fox.
Or is it just
There was another big news station that also tagged me.
I think CNN did it too. Yeah,
Yeah,
they had his
CNN.
full government name on there. Xavier Garcia. That was actually dope.
Government
I
on
was-
CNN?
No. Some news stations just put my government name, and I was like,
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
It was Coach Smith. He just put my government name. And I was like, okay. Put my government name.
Wow. That's Xavier Garcia
Xavier Garcia.
in the headlines.
Yeah.
That's good. Dude, that's funny, man.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of switching up the conversation a little bit, unless... I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I'm sure we'll come back to this.
Yeah.
I want to hear more about, because you guys are young men of faith, right?
Yeah.
I know you here at Maryvale, there's like a Youth Alive club. You
Youth
are
Alive, yeah.
for God So Loved the World. I love that.
Yeah.
Zay, you're a PK, man. Your parents are
Nah, I'm
pastors,
playing.
right?
Whoa.
Oh, my fault, my
Yeah,
fault.
he's a
Didn't mean to
student
put you all out
pastor.
there. But
Nah, yeah.
I guess like for me, right? Something when I kind of got into the space, I wrestled with like kind of like creating content, especially content that was like really popular and successful. Sometimes it wasn't always very like God honoring. Not that I was out there doing anything crazy, but sometimes like a lot of the content that I was promoting was like kind of like fights or beefs or this person called this person the B, you know what I mean? So like when I was like
Bro, promoting violence.
yeah, when I was trying to follow like the Lord, right, and get that right, I wrestled with that a lot. So I don't know, like, has this brought up any kind of like convictions or struggles for you guys, like having all this? Like again, it's a pretty wholesome thing that happened, right? I mean, it's somebody scoring 100 points. It's not like you're promoting a freaking gym fight or a fight breaks out or anything like that. But how has it been, I guess, trying to like stay humble with all of this attention and publicity that's been coming y'all's way as of late?
That's a good question. So yeah, I don't know. Wait, ask that question again one time.
Like, I know it was a lot. How is it, like, how have you guys, like, kept that balance of remaining humble, right, and just being faithful and doing what you love to do, while also having all this, like, attention come your way? Because it's easy to get caught up in, like, the media storm, and it's easy to get caught up in all this attention and wanting the likes and wanting the attention for yourselves, too. So how have you guys kind of, like, been able to balance that?
The main thing that I could say is right now, the first verse that popped in my head was, I can't remember what it was. I think it's in Matthew. It says, "Seek first the kingdom of God, and all His righteousness will be added to you." My dad tells me that scripture a lot. Seek first the kingdom of God, and all His righteousness will be added to you. So I think as the more I've got involved in church, and the more I started putting more of my faith in God, and just reading my Bible and just doing everything that is like making me deep in my relationship with the Lord, I feel like everything is just starting to come towards me. Like I'm starting to make a lot of more money. I think, not to brag about it, like all the glory goes to God, but I think like right now I've been making the most money I have in like since like a whole like years, and I've worked with my dad and stuff, and I've made more money doing the photography stuff, and so it's just been like a little fun journey. It's been times where I wanted to quit. Times where I started comparing myself to others. It's got even to the point where like I wanted to just like give it up and just be like, yeah, I'm about to just go do this other thing. It's just discouragement. But the more and more as I deepen my relationship with the Lord, I think I just get more of a confidence, and just like this little thing that fills me up to just keep going. Yeah.
What was the question? I kind of remember it, but
Yeah, like there's been a lot of attention, a lot of publicity, right? You've seen your name in some pretty big articles. So how have you been able to balance like that? Like how have you been able to balance remaining humble through it all, even though you got all this attention on you and all these people, I'm sure, reaching out? Like I don't know what y'all's DMs or what those look like, or if they've looked any crazy, or if it looks any different. So how have you been able to kind of remain humble through all that?
Okay, so I did kind of get like a lot of attention, a lot of views, followers. I wouldn't say followers, but I definitely got like a lot of account views. I was like viewing it here and there, and I would just like just watching my heart posture and all that, and just try not to let myself fall into pride or like loving the fame or money or anything like that. And I think it's Mark. Oh, Mark.
My fault.
No, you're good. I was like, Mark 8:36. It's like what good is it for someone to gain the whole world yet forfeit their soul? So like, it's like if I gain all this fame yet like, and I fall in love with it, and then like my soul is gone, and like I fall in love with it, and it's like an idol in my life. It's like what good is it? Like it says. So just like holding on to that verse and just keeping God at the forefront of everything in my life, and trying to just keep him at the top. So yeah.
That's good.
Do you have any thoughts or questions on that?
No, other than like I'm really proud of you guys for taking that step. I know with me, when I had started off, like to be honest, I didn't know what I was doing, and like comparison really became my enemy. And I would see people saying like, why can't I do this? Like, and I'm just kind of like, everybody has their own art, everybody has their own skill, and it's good that you guys are able to recognize that, because starting off, like, I really didn't know how to do anything. Like, I basically picked it up from scratch. CJ helped me a little, but it was more so me trying to like learn on my own. So comparison became a big thing, and I'm really happy that you guys are able to see that and kind of see the fame as more of a blessing from God, other than like, oh yeah, I'm big time now. Like, I can do this, this, and that. You guys are actually seeing it as a blessing from God. Truly giving Him glory throughout everything. So it's amazing that you guys are doing that. It's the right way. You guys will be blessed with like many more things coming up.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Speaking of big time, this guy hit 10K followers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Shout out, Ed. Shout out,
10K. Forget Mr. 100. We got Mr. 10K, right?
Hey, more than 100.
That's what I'm saying. 10 times more, right?
10 times.
Oh God, don't quote me on that. I'm not joking.
Yeah.
But yeah, 100 times more.
Cut that out. Cut it.
But your point is,
Yeah.
I mean, Ant couldn't. I think Ant couldn't have said it better. And that's really cool. It's really honorable and admirable of you guys. Like, again, it's not like y'all got super rich off of this one big event happening, but there was a lot of publicity and there was a lot of like attention. So, and you guys are so young. Like, it's so easy to kind of get wrapped up into kind of like what Ant was saying, like kind of think high and mighty yourselves or get your ego really puffed up by it. So you guys have seemed to do a good job of keeping yourselves grounded. Staying on that subject, like what is one way, or how do you guys keep yourselves grounded, right? Because there's a lot of ups and downs in life. Like, you have really low points, you have really high points, and this can be probably a high point. How do you guys keep yourselves kind of like level or grounded and not keep yourselves going from too high or too low? Do you have spiritual disciplines, or what does that look like for you guys?
What do you mean by too high or too low?
Like, how do you guys keep yourselves?
Like, got an ego or like?
Yeah. Like how, like during the good days, right? It's easy to kind of like get excited, or maybe being like, oh, like I got it figured out, like,
because it's a very euphoric feeling, like being in that kind of stage and pedestal. I think he's trying to ask like, how are you guys able to not like gain such a big ego because of it?
You wanna go?
Nah,
I'll go.
Yeah.
So I think my biggest thing right now is honestly just reading my word. I think. If you look at what King Nebuchadnezzar's life, I'm saying it's some little Bible thing.
Book of Daniel.
Well,
It's a lot of.
We look at King Nebuchadnezzar's life. Bro was a king. He had all this pride, but then eventually the Lord humbled him. He fell to his knees and finally said, "I bless the Lord. I'm I'm paraphrasing what he said, but he basically just blessed the Lord and just exalted his name. And that's one of the main people that I kind of look at, not as like one of the people I look up to, but one of the stories I look at as like something that can happen with me. Like I don't want to end up thinking I'm high and mighty and then giving myself all the glory instead of giving God the glory, you feel me? And so there is times where I get real high-headed, and sometimes I'll even tell my mom, I'll be like, yeah, I'm doing this, and I kind of feel bad, so sometimes I take it out on my sister. And shout out my sister, you know, she's went through a lot, but she's still going. Sometimes I'll tell her, just to get a little real, that I'm doing all this and I'm barely 16, and I'll basically ask her, like, what were you doing at 16? And then I'll go back to my room and Lord will convict me, like, yo, why'd you say that? Like, and so sometimes I make myself feel dumb. But one of the main things, like I said, yeah, is just staying in my word, praying, and then eventually look at like how everything started. Like I never want to like keep moving forward or too fast to the point where I forget where I'm at right now, and never just forget to just give God the glory.
And kind of want to add, you said your sibling, like, you know, you said like, what were you doing at 16? I'll be honest, when I was like, I grew really fast, so it was like I had to like adjust immediately. And not even trying to sound like I'm like super prideful and like about it, but I kind of did it to my brother too, where I was just like bragging to him in a way, and then like I gotta remember like, oh wait, he literally the reason he bought the camera for me, and like, you know, he's the reason why this all happened. So, you know, it's good that you're able to see that, you know, because, you know, we all have our moments where we really feel very like we just get really over the edge and we get like mad at everything and like start like kind of having an ego, because, you know, sometimes anger can like won't put you in the right like mental. So, you know, it's good that you're always able to kind of go back to that story. You know, me personally, I go to the book of Job because, you know, but
Freaking Job.
last thing I want to say was, you know, it's good you see it that way because, you know, everything that God gives you, he can take away as fast as he gave it to you.
For sure. That's so good.
Oh my.
Bro, preaching. Hold on.
He's right though.
That's good.
He's right. But that's cool, man. That's cool. You guys have been able to keep a pretty level head through it all.
What about you, X?
I might have a few more
What
questions.
about X? What about X?
Nah, we don't got time for X. Anyway, no, go ahead,
time
X.
for X? Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, go ahead, X. I want to hear your
Now
part.
we got time. No, I'm playing.
No, we have time.
Well, just keep it simple. Just keeping God's word as a foundation, and like whenever you fall into pride, like no matter what, God will end up humbling you.
Yeah.
So just knowing the end result of that. So, you know, last thing you want is God to humble you. So, even times I've said like when I fall into deep pride. So like the last month, not the last month because of the 100 points, but like I would say like back in December, I just had a lot of pride in me for some reason, and well, I know the reason, but I'm not gonna mention it. But
That's fine.
yeah.
Except for small group.
Yeah, so I just asked God to humble me, but I'm not sure if he did, or I just kept reading my word and being consistent and being disciplined, and then eventually it just like came out of me, and so yeah.
Hey, no, that could also be God humbling you, and yeah, humble yourself to the Lord before, you know, the God has to humble you, and it's like, yeah, you know, there goes a lot of things because pride.
Those who humble themselves will be exalted, and those who exalt themselves will be humbled.
Isaiah?
Yeah.
Isaiah?
Amen. And you got anything left for them?
That's really it.
Fellas, what's man, it could be any piece of advice. Oh my goodness. Don't look now, but Mr. 100 just walked in the building. Oh my gosh, he's right there. Don't look.
Bro, don't start, bro.
So, man, last piece of advice.
No, don't.
It could be anything.
All right, my bad.
It could be spiritual, somebody who's maybe like trying to get right with God, or somebody who's fresh in their walk. It could be professional, somebody who, you know, just picked up the camera, is trying to learn. Like, what is something that I feel like is on your heart right now? A lasting, you know, final word or piece of advice that you can give to us before we kind of wrap up today's little interview.
You probably have heard it, but it's one of the main things I've always stuck with my photography journey is comparison is the thief of joy. No matter if you look at someone else and you think, oh my gosh, I need to get like this person, you don't want to get like them, be like you. Just always stick to your craft, stick what's best. If it's shooting sports, if it's doing backdrop pictures, even if it's portraits where you're shooting outside and stuff like that, stick to whatever you're good at. Never compare yourself and just keep going.
What do you got, X?
I love it. kind of in the words of Steph Curry, he just said, just put your faith in God, and whatever you put your mind to, if you believe you could do it, you could do it. So just keep pushing through the mental battles, physical battles, spiritual battles, and like you said, whatever you put your mind to, persevere through it, and you can do it. So yeah,
Fellas,
Be legendary, Devin Booker.
be great.
any thoughts, Ant? Final thoughts or words?
I think they're amazing, photographer, videographers, great men of faith. And, I'm really glad you guys are able to understand that, yes, you have all this, but God is like what's leading you. So, it's amazing. Hope you guys keep going down that path. And I'm really proud of you guys for, standing within that faith.
It's fire. I said episode 4 at the beginning. This may be episode 4 or 5. I don't know. We'll see. But X shot it. Zay, where can they find y'all? We probably should have started with this. Last but not least, where can they find you guys on Instagram or wherever you're active?
Go ahead.
Okay, y'all can find me at x.shottit, but it's spelled X. Okay, x.shott, so double T, .it.
We'll put up a little
On Instagram.
We'll put up a graphic somewhere.
Yeah.
Put
Put that
that's
up,
little-
screenshot it.
Keep it simple. Yeah,
Yes,
that's
sir.
good.
Yep.
You can find me on Instagram at Z1 in the cut. It's exactly how it's spelled. In the cut, INNACUT. I'm also on TikTok, same username.
Okay,
and then,
TikTok.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on Facebook too, but
Okay, okay.
you know what I'm saying?
Alright.
No, but my Facebook still hasn't changed. It's still Shot by Zay, so yeah, you can find me on there.
okay.
Yes, sir.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Get the Instagram mom.
Yeah. You feel me?
Is that-
Facebook mom.
But
Facebook
yeah,
mom.
so yeah, that's where you find me.
Wow. Hey, boys. Appreciate y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all.
you guys.
Good luck the rest of the school year.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, he is talking.
Wow. Your host, CJ, co-host, Ant, NX Films, No Fear Press, episode 4. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.
Yeah, that was so good.
Oh, are you
Y'all
guys?
actually did really good.
I'm so media trained. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
y'all need it,
Oh,
Train.
so
Appreciate
good.
you, boys. How's that, Alan? Was that cool? Are we them? Overly trim.
Both y'all are him.